Okay, I am setting up for a podcast recording, and I am in the studio right now, just setting up my podcast and just bring you along as I'm doing this. Let's see here. I'm just gonna put you guys over here so that way you can see what I am doing. I probably should just turn this over to do that instead. Yep. So come with me as I set up to record a podcast. We are live here at the studio, LiMStudios here in Indiana, um, by Castleton Mall. We're on Castaway Drive, and I think if I put you here, you could pretty much um, see all the things that I'm doing. So, but if you're not able to see or hear me, just put a comment and I will be sure to adjust as needed. So right now I am setting up for a podcast recording. So I have my own solo podcast. Just gonna bring you with me. So um this is my charging station. So right here is where all our gadgets gets charged. And I was gonna get this one because I have a little microphone here. Yep, that connects to. Let's see if I can do this. I don't know. I hope it works. I think I'm supposed to just put that right here and then turn that on. So the thing is that I don't even know if you can hear me or not. Please let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, just do a thumbs up. Hey, can you hear me? I'm trying to use this mic. This is my first time using this mic. I'm not sure. Can you hear me? Oma I7R. Can you hear me, please? Please let me know because I don't want to do all of this and not, have you hear me. So I am doing what I'm doing right now is setting up for a podcast recording, and I want to just take you with me. Oh, thank you. Thank you for confirming that you can hear me. So I have a studio here, and in my studio, hi, I love my mommy. Oh, I love my mommy too. I love my mom too. I would love my kids to say that about me. Anyway, I have a podcast studio here. We are in Indiana, Indianapolis, Indiana, and I'm getting ready to record my solo podcast. So not only do we do podcasts, help others create their podcasts, we also help them manage the podcast, get it out in the world, because what's the good of having a podcast if nobody hears about it, right? So I'll give you a quick studio tour right now, real quick, so you can see. So this is the front entrance. Once you come in, we have this map of the world, um, you know, and then on this side of the door, we have this beautiful nook area. This is where um, we have a sitting area, and these are my magazines. So I am the publisher and owner of Boss Ladies Magazines, and we have done 5 issues so far. We publish every quarter. So the next one is coming out in a few weeks, actually. People can do makeup, change. This is kind of like our changing area. I know, right? This is our changing area. These are some of the clothes I'm going to be wearing to change out for my podcast. So today, my goal is to record 4 episodes of my personal solo podcast. So I brought in 4 different outfits so I can change out in between episodes and people would not know it was all recorded on the same day. And so that's some of the things we help our clients do too. We have a changing place here so they can just go behind this wall and change. Um, thank you. Thank you so much. I wish you the best too. Thank you. They can do their hair and makeup over here. Um, here is the living area. So we have like different sets. The studios have different sets, and this set would be considered the living room set. So, like, the living room area, and then we take some photos on this side too. This is kind of like our office setup. So if I step back a little bit, you can kind of see the office setup here. Everything in the studio is interchangeable. Like we can move anything from the wall, from any part of the studio. The other cool part, obviously, we do a lot of photography as well, thumbnails. I actually started as a photographer, so we have all the different colors and everything as well. And then this is kind of like a nice sitting area. Everything here, like I said, is like interchangeable. We can move things around. People have recorded podcasts here. We recorded podcasts on this wall, on that wall, on this wall. We've created short form contents everywhere. We also have this cool little play area because why not, right? All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. But I think this is probably everybody's favorite area of the studio. This is kind of like our podcast area. I already moved things around, but typically we'll have these 2 chairs. So that one and the other one, kind of like seated, like like an interview style podcast. Um, and this is all the gear. This is where all of the magic happens. I'm gonna start setting up for my podcast right now because I'm doing a solo podcast and I want to sit behind the chair. That's why I have this the table and the chair. And to make it look like I have a real table and a longer table, I'm really just going to put this on here, which is it's just a check. But because it has that um, white surface, I'm using it as a table, and nobody's gonna know that it's not a real table. So yeah, so that's my setup, and what people would see would be something kind of like this on the podcast. So kind of like this is what they would see. So that means that I need to adjust some things on my background just to make it a little more interesting. I'm gonna pull the plants over. Let me see if I want to do this one. So maybe we add, yep, put this plants over here to get a little bit of visual interest. So the background is not empty. I would also move this around since my plants, I don't want to have 2 plants next to each other. So yeah, I'm feeling this. Feels like I like it so far. I might change some things. I think I might bring the light in a little bit, just have a little bit of color. But if I turn you over to this side, this is the camera I'm going to be using. So right now, I'm also using a teleprompter. So I'm going to set up all of that. I'm going to set up my teleprompter so you can actually see what it looks like for me when I'm, reading off of the teleprompter. I'm going to also have a 2 camera setup. So I'm going to set up my teleprompter right now, which you see how that looks a little bit here. So I'm just going to remove this and set up my teleprompter on here. And I use a teleprompter because I want to, so that I don't go off script. Because it's easy to just talk randomly and don't give, um, you know, value. And I want to give value. I talk a lot about marketing, building your brand, creating opportunities. So if you're interested in, learning more about things like that, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers this year. So please help me and, subscribe. And you will get a lot of value when it comes to building your brand and also, creating content. I talk a lot about content creation. I talk a lot about marketing, how to grow your business. So if you're a business owner, you definitely want to be subscribed to this channel. And also, something is holding this down. Let's see, what's that? Oh, it's the wrong. Okay, got it now. So if you have a business, and especially if you're like super close to Indiana, we actually have clients from all over the world. We've had clients from Ohio, from Pennsylvania, from Washington, D.C., um, from West Virginia. So yeah, we do have a lot of clients, which is, of course, a great thing. Um, so like I said, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just trying to set up for a podcast. I have a solo podcast. I sometimes have guests on my podcast, but this one for today is a solo podcast. So that's what we're doing right now. Just setting up for the podcast. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. If you're into content creation, if you are into, um, you know, marketing, building a brand, let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. After I get done setting this up, I'm gonna go do some makeup so I look a little bit more fresh. And then we're gonna start filming this podcast. So what I'm doing right now is just changing out the lens because I want a certain lens on this one. So here is I'm gonna change out the lens on this camera into the other one. Yep. So that one is ready to go. Probably should have just used this one, but it's all good. Um, Let me know where you are joining from so I can give you a shout out. And if you have any questions about content, camera, equipment, marketing, branding, that's my jam. If you're looking to start a podcast, short form video, any of those types of things, that's what we help our clients do every day and every night. So, and please subscribe. I would love, 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 love to for you to be a part of the family, part of the Boss Ladies Network. So, yep. In a little bit, you will see everything that I see on the screen now. Just give me 1 minute here. Da, 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 da. Setting everything up here so you can see exactly what I see on the screen. It's like magic. So So you should be able, it's coming up on the screen. It should be able to show up on that screen in a little bit here. Excuse me. Oh, I know what's going on. Gosh, I need some water. Tell me where you are, joining from. I would love, 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 love to see you and know where you're from. So yeah, that's what I see. If you can see my screen, um, let me bring this closer. So everything that I'm doing on that camera is showing on the TV, and that's how I'm also gonna make sure I'm in the right position and all of those things. So right now I'm just adjusting. I'm gonna adjust the camera. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. This is exactly what I am looking for. I'll be kind of pushing a little bit. And turn this out a little bit so that way it doesn't look so crooked. Because I'm making this set up as I go. I thought it would be an interesting thing for you to come along with me and see how I am building my set for my solo podcast. So we got the camera. I'm going to be doing two camera angles. So this is what I see, but this is what the world sees. So right there, that's what the world sees. So I think I'm also gonna move this up a little bit here, just so that way. I want to see my table actually. Yep, just a little bit of the table. I want to see the table. And maybe that means I reduce this a little bit, I don't think we need to go all the way down there. Let's see right here. It doesn't look straight. That's my issue right now. Okay, that's much better. Yeah, much better. And I think this piece is actually like bending upwards. I think that's the problem that I'm having. I don't like that. So I want it to be like straight. Yeah. And I will be sitting right here, creating the content, you know, and this table can go up and down actually. So I'm gonna I think this is a natural height. Yeah, this is a natural height. This is good. And you just kind of move closer, Yep, I think this looks good. Now I'm gonna mess with my audio. I'll show you what I'm doing with that too. I'm also gonna turn on the lights so that way you can, it's brighter. And so if you look at the screen, this is right now what I see on the screen. And that's what the camera is gonna look. That's what the video is gonna look like. But then when I turn on the lights, you can see the brightness changes. See, I got more light in there. It's a little brighter. I'm also then going to also have a second camera. So I'm going to set up my second camera. I'll put you right here. So my second camera, I think I'm going to go from this angle. The one that I was just switching out earlier. I think I'm going to go from this angle. So let me show you what that's going to look like on the screen actually. So I'll put this over here so you can see what I'm doing. And you can also see, so this is the camera. This is my second camera. So let's do this. is a good shot right here. I think this is a good shot. And so, if you're wondering what that looks like, this is what my second shot is going to look like. My second shot will look like this. So I don't know if you can see it very clearly, but that's what people are going to see on the screen. But for the first shot, it's going to look more like that. So this is what I'm going to switch between. Isn't that dope? That's amazing. So if you're just joining, I have a studio here in Indianapolis. Um, it's a 3,000 square foot space, and we help people create content for marketing. So whether that be photos, videos, podcasts, short form, long form, all of the things. We also do um, blogs and emails, things like that. A lot of our clients are business owners looking to, generate more revenue, as well as some um, executives looking to build a personal brand. So I'm just like basically right now, because what you see on camera is not really exactly what's happening behind the scenes. That's the beauty of owning a studio or filming something, right? Like everywhere could be very, very crazy looking. But what people see on screen is what people see on screen. Like literally, I have had to move all this around, those chairs, like I'm moving things around a lot here. You can probably hear me breathing hard too. Um, but what I'm really concerned about is what people see on camera. And even though this is just like a white surface that I put on a black chair that goes up and down, nobody's gonna know. And I'm using my trusty teleprompter here to help me so I can read the words. So yeah. So come along with me as I'm doing that. The only thing I need to do now is connect my audio. And if you haven't subscribed, please sub. I'm looking to build to 1,000 subscribers this year, and I need help. Um, what I talk about on my channel is, content marketing, how to build your brand, how to grow your business. So a lot of our clients are looking for sometimes the gear to use, sometimes the type of content, the visibility strategy. If you're in Indiana or even surrounding places, people drive and travel from all over, the country. We've had people from different parts of the world come to visit us. We've had people from London, people from India. So look, there's no limits. Okay, if you're able to travel or drive to come to a studio that does everything for you, so all you really need to do is just sit down and record. This is the studio. All right. I need to connect my audio and I'm then ready to go. Actually, once I connect the audio, I need to do my makeup. And after that, we're getting this thing started. So let me show you what, again, the camera angle that is gonna, the final camera angle. So this is angle number 2, but this is angle number 1. So that's what people would see. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I would love to stay in touch with you. Love to. So that's the angle number 1 and then angle number 2. Would love to stay in touch with you. Let me go get my audio set up and we can get this thing started. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay. I'm looking for my audio wires. Let me take you into our storage because we got a big storage here. So we have a ton of equipment still. So a lot of equipment, I guess. See all of that? To get where's the audio? When you have too many things, this is what happens. Yeah, so many dozens. Oh, wow. I need an XLR cable, and I have one. I just can't find it. If you please subscribe, I would appreciate that. I'm trying to grow to 1,000 subscribers this year. Oh, it's right here. Here. Yep. Oh God, I was like, where is it? Okay. Like I was saying, we're gonna do I'm gonna connect my audio right now, and I'll just put you right here so you can see everything actually. You can see everything that I'm doing. So connecting audio here. I don't do live a lot, so I'm glad that I remember to turn on my camera for this one. I wanted to be able to show people behind the scenes of, how things come together for creating content. Because a lot of people don't know, right? You don't know. And I want to be able to show you what it looks like. And creating content is not, it's easy, but it's also not easy. It's like, it's easy, but it's also not easy. So I want to make it easy for people. So I'm just plugging that jack into my audio console here. And that way we are ready to go. We are ready to start recording. Alrighty. I'm going here. Okay. Audio is turning on. I don't like the way this is kind of like coming straight out, so I think I'm going to move it around a little bit so that way it's a little cleaner look. I know, those are the little things You do when you're creating content. I don't know if you saw that. The wire was like coming straight out. But yeah, we are going to be on channel 3. I'm gonna do a test before I do any of this, but I'm gonna be going on camera 2 and camera 3. I'm using 2 and 3, and this is what it looks like, so you can see like a closer look. That's my main camera, and this is my side view. My main camera, my side view. Main camera, side view. Yep, it is time to start recording this thing. Okay, let me put you right here so you can see what I'm doing. You can also still see, yeah, I think this is a good spot right here. I'm going to be sitting behind the camera. You can still see the screen, you know. Let me go see what that looks like from my end. So yeah, this is my testing my microphone. Testing. No input yet. Microphone. No input yet. Testing the microphone. Making sure the microphone is picking up what it's supposed to be picking up, you know? Because we don't want to do all that work. And there's no sound. That would be horrible. So my camera 3 looks like it's not properly in yet. Okay. Yep, let's see what that looks like. Yep, we are live. Camera sound is good. Sound is good. Hi. Hello. The sound is looking good. Good. Okay. So the other thing I want to do now is my light is looking okay. I want to adjust the headroom on this one. I'm thinking about moving it away anyway, so just like, let's see what that does. I don't see the table quite. I think I need to move it a little bit more. So that way, you know. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Your Brand Show. Okay. Okay, let's do that. Let's see what it does. Okay, much better now. So much better. Okay, so I don't know what this is. Oh, that's my okay. Yeah, so right now this is my setup. I love it. I am ready. And I'll be just right here talking to the camera and doing all the gesturing and everything. And I'm saying, and then the second camera though needs to come up a little bit more. So I'm gonna go adjust that. And I wonder if I should add more lights. I think the light looks okay. That's looking a little unbalanced. So let me see what we can do here to balance things out. Let's see what we got balance out the okay, no. Okay. Is it gonna balance out? Oh, sorry, even my friend. It should come down a little bit. I don't know. Okay. Well, if you're still hanging with me, please subscribe. I would love to stay connected with you. Um, so yeah, this is what I'm doing. I want to kind of get you. I want to make sure you're seeing the whole picture as I'm doing things over here. I think that helps. Let me put it forward a little bit. I want to make sure you're able to see. I think you're able to see. I also want you to be able to see me over on the table over there. So I think I'm gonna move this out of the way just a little bit. Because this is what I am looking at to see what the camera sees. So I really need that. Okay. Let's adjust this. Oh, it's a little too tight. Let's see what that does. Let's see what that does. Let's see what it does. Oh, it's not too bad. It is not too bad. Okay, I think what I need to change to this angle. This is camera 3. So you can see what I see. See what I see. See, so a little bit of a headroom here. Oh, what's going on? That's not good. Okay, so much better. So much better. Because I can bring this one. I can actually do this. Look at this. Tying a necklace here, you know what I'm saying? Tying a necklace here. I don't want the wires to be like all over the place. Like it's very untidy, you know. Okay, I think this is good. So I sit up. The only thing I don't like is that you still cannot see my functional switch just a little because you can see that it's over here. Oh, it's right here. Okay. So this is where I need to be for this camera view. And this is where I need to be from this camera view. So I'm looking, it's looking good. So just need to punch in a little bit. I know you might probably be thinking that's a lot of work just to create content. I guess it is, you know, but I also take pride in the work that I do, you know, so I always like to do the best that I can. Yeah, that's so much better. So much better. That is so much. That is so much better. Okay. I think we're ready to start recording, definitely. But if I'm sitting right here, I think I need to Um, I think I need to move the Boss Ladies magazine over a little bit more. Because most of my view is going to be straight off from the editing. So we can move. It's like a double-edged sword, right? It's like, okay, let's see what that looks like. Yeah, it's bucking into yeah, I think this is what I want to do. I'd rather do this. Yeah, this is the look. This is the frame. All right, I gotta go. I have to start editing. Recording this so that way I don't spend all day. This is the look you want us to check on both the cameras. That's my concept. Let's see what that looks like. Not that I have blue on. Should I turn on this light? I think I should turn on this light. Turn this one off. Let's see what that does. So we're filming from the shadow side. That's the other thing too. If you can, film from the shadow side. You can film from the shadow side. Oh, that's a lot of shadow. That definitely is a lot of shadow. Way more than but you know, I just turn on the lights. That's what we're doing here. We're gonna turn on the light, but I'm gonna reduce the light. So that way, let's do that. Let's see what that does. Okay, I think we're ready. I think we are ready. Let's go for this. I think we're ready. I need to just do a quick touch up of um my what is it called? Quick touch up of my makeup because we need help with that makeup. Okay. So if you're still with me so far, I am setting up to do podcast to record a solo podcast. Actually, 4 episodes is what my goal is for today. I have my outfit set out, ready to go. You know, let's do this thing. Yes. So everything is kind of on the screen right now. I love it. Looks good. I will. Okay. Yep. This is the look. This is definitely the look. Hmm. No. Hmm. What am I looking at? I like that blue tint. I also want that warm. I just want it to be warmer too. Go for this to be warmer. So maybe I have to turn on my UV light. which I'm looking for. Yeah, I think I like this one. It's for the second screen, second camera. It's about the same. Okay, I am ready to go do some finishing touches with my face here, and then I'm ready to record. If you are joining me or have been joining, thank you for joining me. Pretty ready to get started, which I'm excited about. These are all my different outfits for today because I'm recording 4 episodes. And honestly, once we start recording, let's go, 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 go. So right now, I'm just powdering my nose because I'm kind of oily. I just literally powdered my nose. I literally said I'm powdering my nose, and that was the first thing I did. Okay. Okay. We are going to touch up under my eyes a little darker. Okay. I think we're ready to. Makeup is done. Brush the hair so it's not. I should probably put on some lipstick, so, but I don't know. Okay. Okay. Yeah, ready to rumble. Suppose I could put some lipstick on. I don't know. I'm not a big lipstick person, I'm just, I like the lip gloss better. Because it kind of, sometimes it's so hard to come off, and I don't like that. So, okay. I am ready to start recording this podcast. This is my first outfit. Mercy. Hi, Mercy. How are you? Please subscribe. I would love to stay in contact with you. Um, please subscribe. I'm looking to grow my channel. But what I'm doing here is getting ready to record a couple of podcast episodes. This is my studio space in Indiana. Yeah, everything is pretty much ready to go. I think I'm gonna switch to my computer because um I need my phone to do the teleprompter. So I'm gonna switch this live stream to my computer so that way you can see me from there. Um, if you're just joining, please subscribe. Please subscribe. I am looking to grow my channel. We talk about content creation, building your brand, marketing your business to grow your revenue, your opportunities and impacts. That's what we do here. We talk about gear. I'm showing you behind the scenes of me recording one of my solo episodes. My goal is to record 4 episodes today before 2 o'clock, and one. It's already 12 o'clock, 12:44. But they're short episodes, straight to the point. I want to give value. Um, but yeah, everything is ready. I have my cameras, my light. This is my setup. Obviously, what people see is different from what I see, the final product. So I'm going to switch to my computer so you can actually come along with me and see the episode if you want to stay around. If not, you can come back later when it's posted and you watch the actual episode. These are me solo episodes. I don't do a lot of that, but I'm getting ready to start doing more and more solo episodes. So I'm gonna go grab my computer and set up the stream on my computer so I can start recording because I need my phone to for my teleprompter. And if you are new, please subscribe. I am looking to grow this channel. My goal is 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. When it's possible, totally know that it is possible. So, I really, really appreciate your support to help me get there. Just click the subscribe button, and yeah, that's all you gotta do. Click the subscribe button, and if you know a friend that loves what I would benefit from, learning how to create content on your own, please do a referral. Help a sister out. Okay. See how I want to do this. How do I want to set this up so that way? Do I want to set it up on? I want to set it up. Let's see. How do I want to set it up? Let's see what we got to do here. I'm trying to. Trying to set this up so you can see me from my computer. That part is important. Okay. So why even switch to Facebook Live? No, go to YouTube here. YouTube Live. Go live. Okay, looks like okay. I think I can switch. Maybe to how do I end it and start over if possible, but look. Okay, let's do this. Well, I would love for you to join again. I know I have a couple of people watching, but I do need to switch out to this computer so that I can get started with my recording. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please stay tuned. Look for this channel again and join. And you can watch me complete the behind the scenes of this recording.